It's been far too long. I have finally found the right way. There's no possible way this can end without me winning. The only way of me losing is if myself gets involved. And I already have them on Zuku Midoriya. I am no longer Zuku. I am now Springtrap. That name no longer belongs to me. I'll watch as the paradox of time rewrites myself. The copy it tried to create of me. I will wait as time proceeds. And what would happen is the next thing that happens will be the door closing and my rest occurring. I wait. We must edit the portal slightly. If we're able to travel through time, that would mean we're somehow able to go back in, not back in time, but to another timeline in a different multiverse or universe. Or just the same, just to a parallel universe than our own. Very similar, but completely different from our own. As mine no longer exists, as it was lost in time. I was rewritten in history, so my existence does not occur in any books or history books. Nor shall my name be broken. I've been waiting far too long. So, Bonnie, Foxy, Chica, Freddy, Creation, Golden Freddy. Have you been watching them? I see. So Phantom Transformation is already taking over. You all have already watched your... You all have already watched your speech gone. Your speech has vanished from your mouth. But due to your soul still intact, even though wiped of memory and reason, I am not. I can still understand you even if you cannot talk. We understand each other like more than a family. I may not have died the same way, but soon. Who knows? In a different dimension, I might have been Bonnie or any of you. I might have been Fox, I might have been Chica, I might have been Freddy, I might have been anyone. Creation, to Golden Freddy, to Freddy, to Bonnie, to who knows? There's limitless possibilities. Of course, though. In that timeline, there was something strange. A resemblance of me, but not with my hair I have now, but with black hair, and a lot less large in hair width. I can tell it was me from the past, but not from our dimension. That is how I realized we can travel back in time to other dimensions. We can probably use their portals they have there to travel to others, as ours is the main dimension. But for me to just be a copy of one another is false. They are the copy of me. I am the original. As I believe now, my students are growing with power. Dobby, Overhaul. Himiko Toga. Midnight. Mount Lady and Melissa Shield. They've all been given power. One by company, one by heroism, and the other by teacher and heroism, and others by villainy. 3 sides of the same coin. And I even have 1 or 2 others of vigilante. The most vigilante I can see was Stain. I do understand what he means. I've been watching this so-called society for years. And now that I think about it, I do believe it's time to take out the council. The council's been impatient with me, and I've been impatient with them. I think it's time, Michael, that we end things with the council. They should have no control over my company. I've died in the worst way possible, being framed for someone I am not. But if I'm gonna be, or take a person's place like William Afton, I might as well own the entire flippin' company. And due to being immortal, all you have to do, Michael, is just give me authority. And you don't have to worry about anything ever again. These deaths that will occur in the future will not be because of you, but because of I. I will take the full responsibility of what happens to the future. I do end up visiting it very often, especially the past. Not just my dimensional past, though, but other dimensions past. Their origins. I feel like soon I will become more than what I am. Maybe not as strong as I am now, but on par, or in a chance, kind of like a dice roll of strength and whatnot. All I have to do is wait. But I am finished awaiting. I must take out the council now to control the entire company. As Springtrap looks directly on the 5's face. Or technically, wait, hold on. 6's face, because counting Creation and Clone Freddy. He looks at their face. I need a favor from you all. If you don't want to be scrapped, neither do I. We must kill the council, each member. But I can have no, how would you say, I must take no part in. My illusion disc only allows me to become human for a certain amount of time. And the more I wait, the more agitated and angrier I get. I am done being patient. I've waited long enough. Years. 300. 400. Who knows how old I am at this point. Truly. I've traveled back in time to the future and present so many times I lost track of my own age. And I can change my appearance of my suit, but it does come at a risk, rewinding my memories. That what I will not take any part in. My memories are most precious to this team. Yes, William Afton may be dead, but as long as his relative is still alive, or you are technically still alive, Michael, all other animatronics, when their personalities fade away, and all there is just a broken soul and just lifeless animatronic bodies, as the remnants takes control of the broken soul and comes after you until you are dead, or become one of us as we can pass on. But I will stay. I cannot leave until he is dead. Even so, no one can take his place. As I didn't want to be involved, I would have to, how would you say, join UA. I will take the recommendation. Simple enough. I will keep my grades average. I would try to edit the illusion disc just a little, so it can make me look younger. Or just put settings on it. Younger, older, teenage, whatever age I need to be to get all those situations. I may die, yes, but the infernal desire will still last. Realistically, the only reason I haven't let the only reason I haven't let Gold and Freddy go is because I still need them. You two souls trapped inside one animatronic. I still need you both. Don't worry, I'll let you go off to fly in the heavens. You will do that soon. I just needed you to do your part, and I can finally release you as you are going to heaven. I sense the future that holds. Michael, sorry, Michael. William Afton were to take my place. You, Golden Freddy, will stay here forever, torturing his mind due to vengeance and anger due to future deaths. Just be thankful that I took his place instead of William did. Or who knows what could have gone on. You may have been the mastermind and I may have never existed. No, any of this multiverse would have ever existed either. Just Freddy Fazbear's in their multiverse. Of course, that's only a theory that I oppose. With my age, I have become smarter. So, where is that illusion chip? Where is it? It must be somewhere. No, that's the money for that. Okay, I should really organize everything once I get the company in check. Where did I put that illusion disc now? Come on! I need it now. The reminiscence getting to me. I need to stay calm. My soul will not become broken like others. But I will not allow any of you to have broken souls. You all have already went through enough. I will guide your souls, or at least the suits, to be destroyed after your souls depart from this earth. And what would happen to me? Who knows? I don't even know if killing Endeavor will send me to heaven or hell. Or if it would even send me anywhere. Who knows? I may be stuck like this forever. But that's my theory. I don't know for sure. All I know is that all of you will be able to be sent home. Or to your true resting places. While I sit in the darkness, contemplating on what to do next. Ah, here it is. The illusion disc. So fragile. So hard, so fragile, so unique in its own properous look. Who knows? I may not even create this in other dimensions. Who knows? Henry may still be alive. At least that's what I remember. I know way more than I should have. Or that any human should. It corrupted my mind, but my soul is still pure. Until the day I die, I will not give in to the darkness and hatred. Who knows, I may have already been consumed by it. All I do now is wait. Wait. And sit and relax in UA until I can find the perfect opportunity to strike. No one will see me coming. I will become an ally, gain their trust. And when they think they need me the most, I'll kill Endeavor. Wait. No. I may have to I just thought of something. If I kill Endeavor, if Dobby does die, would he become an animatronic like I am? His vengeance in his soul. I can see the rage in the boy's eyes. The rage Toya Todoroki has in his eyes. The resentment for his father he has. I cannot allow that. Damn. You're lucky, Endeavor. But I will take part in his death. As Dobby will kill him. Through politics of Hero Society. And of course, when the time does come and they find what I am, who knows, I may already be long gone. Who knows, they may never know what I am. But realistically, time has no consumption of me. I am nor a person nor thing. Time sees me as non-existent due to them rewriting me and creating a Zuka Midoriya, quirkless boy who got bullied by a person called Katsuko Bakugo, sorry. Bakugi was his ancestor. So much knowledge. Too much for an old person like me. Or would I say young? Only 30 years passed, but I know traveling back in time made it longer. 200 years. I'll be back, Michael. I'll need you to look over creation for me. Due to creation not having a soul, as soon as he sees a human being, he'll try to kill them. Keep an eye on creation. The only reason he's not trying to kill you is because you're around me. So, just try to stay away. If he tries to kill you, just like, I guess, the security guards before you, kind of like close and open the doors, depending on where he's at. Due to him only being the strongest, yes, but physically, but not the... He is... I can't say he's dumb. He is very smart for his own being. He is sentient, all of us are, but he's sentient without a soul, which is terrifying. Only created from remnants, a pure deity or a pure item made out of pure rage, agony, and pain. So much power held in it, but so little kindness it is given. Yes, it may not have a soul, but I treat it as it's my own. I've created it, or at least that's what it says. I've traveled to many timelines. I've created it in one of them, but in another, a mad scientist created it. Or someone else did. An unknown. I don't know the basics or how it's created in this universe, but all I know is that once you all depart, your souls will become one and become creation. At least until they become corrupted and the pure part of your souls go to heaven, as the corrupted portion stays here in Earth realm. I've created a way to learn about it. It only attacks humans, not its own, due to us also having remnants. Those who do not have remnants cannot be safe around it, you would say. Meaning that anything human without true pain or without true suffering, like us, years upon suffering, death that cannot even surpass us, and our suffering becomes internal and infernal. That is when it will not attack. Due to humans have so much of a short lifespan, humans can never gather enough hatred to be free of this being. But for now, Chica, Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy, Golden Freddy, and Creation, you all have your hosts to protect. Creation, you are only allowed to follow this one order I give you. Follow, hide from people's plain sight. People see you, kill them. There's no point on denying your own purpose. Kill them. You're not a monster, but you are something created from human agony. Just the raw negative emotions that us used to contain, but now is far beyond anger and agony. Do not worry, as I too once was like you. Surely, slow but surely, my memories of my past will fade. I've seen what the timeline is trying to do. It's trying to make me rewrite my memory to make me created like this. Spring Bonnie suddenly gets alive and the memories are forming, but my willpower to overpower those fake memories or overwritten memories by the new timeline will not deny me, nor will they accept me. They are no truth, nor false. So what I will do now is hide in the shadows of the great society that it will burn down. This great society that creates villains out of bullying, abuse, and others. But even so, you can't call them villains, since they were once broken like you. So, that is why I always like the villains in the stories. Yes, if your lover have to choose between your lover or saving society, the hero will save the society, showing that he is truly pure-hearted. But a villain will treat them like a queen and let everything burn. For they was once broken like I and you. They were once broken and frail. For if you told the villain's backstory first, the hero would not look to have that much shine as it does now. Sorry, these memories are changing my tongue of language, making me talk in rhymes and whatnot. It's weird. I don't know why. I need to find a permanent host or a new body quickly. But who knows? The best thing I can think of is going to creation, but even so, going to creation, there'll be no way back. So what would I do? I'd write books about these. Writing notes upon notes about every timeline, every story I can create about these events in time, paradoxes, everything, before they are rewritten, as these books will be the only thing, proof of anything that can come, future, past, and present, and those who are even part of the time. So those who go beyond I can see the information and discover what I have done and discover what I've been through. Okay, enough yambling. I believe Golden Freddy did say there's something called what was it, Michael? What was it? Entrance exam, I believe. Maybe, I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was entrance exam. My memories are getting fogged by those rewritten ones. Who knows? All these old, new memories, recreation of memories, will break me soon. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. But I know the dreams I have are not dreams. They are nightmares for what to come in the true future. Nor can it be changed. So what would happen is that I must now leave. I will attack the main one. Vanessa, I believe her name was. I would have to use her and manipulate her to give me control of the company. As yes, I do know Michael, she controls the other half. I must manipulate her, sadly. I don't want any other humans to be involved in what we are doing. But I must manipulate her. And to gain her trust in my illusion form. Vanessa would be perfect for the next candidate that I have rolled. Who would be the next? What would I call it? Follower. I need a human follower, one that can go in and out without being suspicious of being alive. No, dead. Of course, though, eventually my soul will be no more, and that will happen to me. And knowing that my memories will be rewritten, who knows, this may be a quirk in my next life. Not as unique, nor powerful, but just as, or weak as it. Who knows? I do believe in reincarnation. Why? Because if we are able to become spirits and possess animatronics, then there is possibility of resurrection, creation. What was I saying again? The memories. They're getting too far ahead of me. Oh yeah, and reincarnation, resurrection, and all that. Being reborn, revived. It is possible, but I need Vanessa though. She'd be a key part in my plan. Same with another. What was his name? What was his name? Can't remember. Emma. These memories, these names are meaningless to me. They are not part of this timeline, but part of others. So, hopefully I'll meet Vanessa in the sports tournament, the sports festival. There will be no us. There will only be I in the end. You all will be set free when my plan is done. Hopefully I will be done as well. This illusion of a life is only one of many, and one to come forth. As now, I will be able to give Springtrap the ability to see other Deku's memories. But not just memories, but their origins. Except for, unless time doesn't allow it to. Then, yeah. Can't really mess with time. You can manipulate, yes, but completely recreate time? No, it's impossible. So, yes. Those are the barriers and rules of time. These memories are not mine. One of a mask. One of ears of Bunny. One of a fourth wall. Fourth dimension. What is this being? Why is he looking at a screen? All these are confusing to me. These memories aren't even mine. Society is different in every universe. I see. Now let's see what I am doing now. As you know, as he goes to Izuku Midoriya's mind, because I'll call the Springtrap Izuku or Deku, the Springtrap Deku, Springtrap, and call the Izuku Midoriya or Human Deku, Izuku Midoriya for reasons to not get complications. And if you want to know, yes, maybe, probably part of other stories that I may create. Of course, though. Let's get back to the story. Now, where's this entrance exam at? I don't particularly have friends to help me out. I believe Michael Afton said somewhere over here, I believe. Where did he say what looks off from his phone? Ah, I see. Where all the people are going. I really need to fix this memory problem of mine. These memories of past, present, future getting to me. I'll probably have to go back and do some things about this. No, don't know how. But anyways. What are these memories? Where are these? Where? Okay, found it. That took me a while. What's this GPS doing? I may be smart, but I'm still getting used to this recent present technology. I'm more better at figuring out my own technology. It's complicated with all these things. Of course, though, I'm still technically am 5 years old. It's just the reminiscences forcing my soul to mature in this fashion. It's annoying. But sooner or later, though, it will come and become the last thing that they will know. Confusion will cross me. Where was that I was looking for? As you know, he's, if you don't know what's happening, he's already at the bench of, he's at the UA entrance exam. He's on the bench just waiting. Because let's say the recommendation is after the entrance exam for plot convenience. So yeah. So as you know, let's say he built his own phone, or didn't build his phone, but he has multiple phones. He has his own built one. Yeah, he has his own one. He has a phone he bought, and he has a business one, and he got a couple other phones. This man got like 4 phones for separate reasons. Like, just in case anything happens, he has like a phone for like every occasion practically. You need help? Bet. Just call up Creation, because he's like the strongest. So, I mean, yeah. Need psychological help? Just call up Golden Freddy. Yeah, he got like everyone on speed dial practically. Why? Because he is 1,000 IQ play person. Like, he don't take chances. So he remember, he practically has his own time machine. So he knows what's going to happen before it even flipping happens. Also, doing to be written in time and having a copy of himself in time paradox, that would mean that his memories will be rewritten and he'll be recreated. Not like himself would be created. Instead of, having a copy of himself, he also would be recreated in the timeline. Making that his memories are erased and practically, he'd practically become soulless practically at that point. Due to the lack of, just the knowledge of memories. Because even the souls are, have brains, so yeah. Back to where was I going at? He's looking through folders of files. He's trying to look for his secret folder. A folder that when he finds it, it shows a giant, green G. Or GL in this fact. Or technically GT, but I mean, yeah. Funny reference. Dragon Ball GT, just saying. Funny reference. Anyways, yeah, I just say GT. Why? If you haven't gotten in it, I've been trying to adding most of the main cast. So yeah. Where can I find these? So what is this recreation of things? Okay, fine. That's the thing I'm gonna have to do next. Flip! I have like 7 what ifs now. I'm gonna have to flip and continue them to at least like part 3 or like part flipping 4. This is gonna suck. But if you leave a comment, subscribe, and leave a like on the video, I will continue all my what ifs without making another one until I finish all my what ifs, and then I'll start making more. And I do have to somewhat delay some videos. Like, instead of going daily, I do have to make like at least a couple, like 2 every week maybe. But depending on how much likes the video gets, if it gets 10 likes, I'll get a video on that day or the day after. So yeah, that's kind of like my that's kind of how I do. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, my next thing's gonna be like another FNAF. What if? Thank Lord I'm having all them connected. Anyways, besides that, let's get back to what I was saying. As you know, right as he presses it, you know, a coding starts popping up. Here we go. Here, up, down. So as you know, someone yells. You know, he throws his phone in there because he's trying to act human still, I guess, or just triggers, I guess, triggering memories from yelling. Yelling when people found his body. People started to yell and run and whatnot. Yeah. Wait, did they find his body? No, I don't think anybody found his body. But I mean, when they found the other people's body, because I'm pretty sure they're all in different. Because he was in the back room, but there's a secret door behind the back room. So I mean, they found the 4 bodies in the suits, but they didn't find him specifically. Also, due to him being like 5 years or 30 years before them or whatnot. I can't remember how I did it, but yeah, practically that's how it was. Creation is more like a prototype of like all the animatronics combined. So he is the strongest when it comes to physical wise, but due to him not having a soul of his own, he can't think for himself. Well, yes and no, because he has remnants, which is kind of like that Wraith, I think, from the books. The Wraith, the Mystery Wraith with 2 souls and whatnot. So he's kind of like that. So he collects things and whatnot. And, kills things. Because he's remnant. Yeah, if just watch the last video. Anyways, he would see something. As he would be watching as everyone enters the grounds as 1-pointers, 2-pointers, and Ida starts screaming, and actually not scream, but I guess yell at the teacher for he does the same thing in canon. I don't know if he yelled or whatnot. I guess he'll shout technically, but he does all that. Deku, he almost drops his phone. He's like, no. Because he's still trying to act human. Because he technically is human. He's trying to enjoy life practically. So he doesn't have his serious mode on. He got he's still a kid, technically a 5-year-old kid. So yeah, he's still in that child persona right now, or not child persona, but he's trying to live like a human. So he has his human emotions attacked for now. Because he has the illusion disc, so let's say due to this illusion disc being a bit more complicated than the one in canon from the books and games and I don't know other things. I guess the guidebook that Michael technically wrote, but anyways, besides that, yeah, it wouldn't just make you look human, but it would also make you act human. You will also feel human, but. Well, actually, technically, that last part would be a lie. You wouldn't feel human. Like, yes, no, kind of. Depending on the mood, I guess. It's really complicated. They didn't really explain the full gist of the illusion disc and anything. They just said he was able to make illusions and the phantoms and whatnot. Like in part 3, how they said the illusion disc was in the lamp. Or the the only light source in the room, just hidden in the lamp. So you saw all those things. That's why you had to do the ventilation, because it would make you, it would activate the illusion disc, and the illusion disc would make all these phantoms appear. Same with FNAF 4, I think. Yeah, they also had the illusion disc in FNAF 4 to create the nightmares. He was a lot of things. So yeah. Anyways, what would happen next is that he just watches. As you know, he just I'll say everything will go in canon. Because Deku, or I guess human Deku. Because I did say I'll call robot, or Springtrap Deku, Springtrap, Izuku Midoriya Deku, or human Deku. So yeah. So he mind links with Deku. Springtrap mind links with Deku. And let's see how this boy's doing. Something's weird about his soul. I'll say he can also see souls, because he technically is a soul. So yeah, I guess he would see souls. This soul is weird. It's not like any other I can sense. Something's odd about my soul. And when he means he means, human Deku soul, because since they're taking the same person. Something's weird about this. It's like it was somehow edited. Or just enhanced somehow. As this is One For All. Because, One For All does mess with a person's soul. And, if you're not, a real My Hero nerd and you don't know about the quirk One For All, I'm about to spoil it in, 5 seconds. So, if you don't want to hear about the spoilers, just, I guess, skip by 30 seconds, because I'm just about to gist. Or actually no, technically it took a good 5 minutes. So yeah, skip 5 minutes of this video if you don't want to hear me. You'll still understand the story even if I don't explain the quirk. But anyways, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the people who haven't skipped the video by now, or skipped to the what I'm about to say next after I explain the quirk, it's about to be a spoiler. So yeah. The quirk that I've contained so far, One For All, can only be given to a quirkless person. Why? Due to the 4th user dying of that so-called quirk. The quirk One For All, I guess, technically feeds off of other quirks. Meaning that it also absorbs the energy of the quirk people that contain the quirk. Making it to a piece of every user, or the quirk part of the user, is a part of a fraction of their soul, trapped inside One For All forever. While the main part of the soul goes, I guess in heaven, since souls are the thing in My Hero. So yes, that's how they have that mindscape and whatnot, the entire mindscape of how Deku talks to the user, since they are all souls and whatnot. Or technically not full souls, but fractured souls. So yes, it eats up, because I found this recently, that the quirk itself can only be given to the quirkless. If given to a quirk person, it would split their lifetime in half. Literally. Not joking about this. It literally says it in their most recent manga spoilers. So yeah, manga. So it can only be given to a quirkless person. That's why I said I was either not going to give it to anyone and just have All Might keep it, or give it to Izuku Midoriya. Also due to, it wasn't by chance that All Might picked Deku. Is also the users of One For All that guided, or in what was the word, probably guided All Might's personality, or choice to pick Deku. So it wasn't only his choice. The One For All users did have some concepts that they added to All Might to choose Deku. And what would happen is that that's all you really need to know. I don't know why I said it was going to be 5 minutes, but that was 30 seconds. What? 30 seconds. And besides that, what would happen is that Deku would see this, or sorry, not Deku, Springtrap, since I really need to get these things on the leash. Sorry. So Springtrap would see this. He would take notes, you'd say. And, you know, he'll call on Toga. Or not call Toga, but more like text Toga. Because, you know. Because I guess Toga wouldn't, you know, be a part of, you know, the League of Villains yet. But she would have an apartment, unlike Canon, because I'm pretty sure she did leave on the streets without any money. Or with the money, but, you know, without, you know, shelter. So, due to connections, Deku would give her apartment. Her own apartment. You know, Toga would be sleeping, and, you know, she'll hear a ring. Ring, ring. I don't know what her ringtone will be, but, what you gonna do when I'm blah, 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 blah. That's the best thing I'm gonna do. Don't feel like getting copyrighted. I feel like she'll have that as her ringtone. Blood in the water, practically. That'd be her ringtone. So, yes. And, you know, she like, just roaming through her stuff, knocking multiple things over, finally touching her phone. Who's this? You know, you don't remember, do you? As you know, anyone around? Because I'll say he'll move his seat to, like, the shadows. So you'd be like, and, you know, he'll turn off his, you know, illusion disc right now, you know, just take a picture and then, you know, turn it back on so, you know, no one notices. As you know, Togo's like, yo, she got up, you're like, straight up, like, yo, Pops, how you doing? Because he technically did adopt all of them, so he has that kind of, dad or, you know, yeah, practically dad personality to him. And, you know, they're, like, not a normal dad either. It'd be like that sensei respect, like, I got you, like, if you call me, I will immediately pick up type of thing. Like, kind of like, I don't know, I just think about it. they like Dabi, Shigaraki, all of them respect him, like, due to him doing so much for them and, you know, putting them where they are now, they'll be very grateful to him. So, you know, he instantly picks up. I mean, Toga, and she instantly picks up. Because now he's calling. He's like, do you have the information? Well, I need you to stalk someone for me, Toga. Knowing that you can hide your presence like me, I need you to stalk an Izuku Midoriya for me. Okay, Springy, I'll be there in... No, do it on your own time. Do it on another time. Not right now, I'm in, school, you would say. Yes, but aren't you, like, I don't know how old, but you know how old you are? Yes, I created something to make me look younger. That's how I am. Don't guess. Just go with it. Delusion just can make miracles. Just don't think about it. You got a headache, trust me. Anyways, I need you to follow Izuku Midoriya to find information about him. And also, if you're at the League, or at your bedroom at the League, because I know they do have apartments at the League of Villains, I need you to talk to Shigaraki. Shigaraki should have information about that. Offrowan should not be able to enter Shigaraki's mind to the part that I exist. That portion that I exist in Shigaraki's mind should be locked from Offrowan. Unless he has a very, very strong mental quirk. Which is practically impossible due to me having the flippin' IQ of I don't know how high. But anyways, my IQ does mess with me though. That is the only problem. Like certain things, I do have my limits with knowledge. Due to my own memories being rewritten or added upon on. So I'll meet you at, what time is it right now? It's like 5, I think. I think it's like 5. I still haven't learned how to read clocks. So Toga, I'll meet you at 5, Toga, and we'll plan from there. Also ask Gadabi if he's able to join. If he's able to join, that'd be lovely. I need to ask him some things about his father. And if he's been keeping up on his part of the deal. As you know, everything will go as planned. Because, he, with the 1,000 IQ, or more than 1,000 at this point, because, he took, like, every scenario. Anything that can go wrong can't go wrong due to him being prepared for it. The only time it can go wrong is if, his other, his counterpart, practically the human version of him, interferes. Why? Because they're technically the same person. If you know what happens if you, talk to or, mess with another a version of yourself from another dimension or anything like that, stuff will go down, like time lapses, other things will go down. But that's only if, you give that information about yourself away, which, due to that information be written, you'll only be known as Springtrap. Or the Spring Lock Suit, practically. As what would happen is that he would lose his past, slowly but surely. So that's why he will be writing notes. He will slowly but surely vanish. Or his past will vanish from his memories. So he'll write it in a book. Not recalling it, but knowing that it happened. Not having the memories themselves, but knowing that it happened due to him writing it down. And there are books from this timeline, so they can't be rewritten by time. He did use present books, not past ones or future ones, because it can be rewritten by time. So yeah. These will be interesting. As you know, someone will be watching off in a distance. How do you say, a very ignited person will be watching. Who would it be? Any of an ignited animatronics here? Who knows? Would they have a soul? Yes. Would they have a soul from this universe? No. What do you mean by that? Past, present, time? No, they wouldn't be from those timelines. They'll be from an entire story on their own. As there are connections to, the Dekuverse still implying. Not as big, but they're kind of like the side verses. So, the big boy, Galactus, the fusion of Galactus, Doctor Strange, and Darkseid doesn't know about them since it's on like the edge of Dekuverse. So yeah. As you know, Deku's watching and just looking through his Springtrap will be looking through Deku's mind or eyes, in this matter of fact. As you know, he sees everything happen. As you know, to one for all, 100%, or just the punch of the 0-pointer. He will see the 0-pointer, like he'll be on like a not building, but he'll be, I guess, in the waiting room that's able to see the entrance exam. So yeah. So he will watch as the 0-pointer falls. As he himself sees everything. So as he is losing his memories rapidly, by the way. His past is as time rewrites his memories, his past does get erased, or not. No, at least not permanently, but just the memories alone only get erased, not the actual events get erased. So yeah, he would write everything down, and the last thing he'll have of himself that he doesn't lose, he gets, he goes to his old house. I actually check it. I guess he'll call Golden Freddy. Or no, I guess you. Okay, flashback. I don't feel like doing this in the future, so flashback. Let's say we're in present time. Now we go to past time. Flashback. Deku would be in his old house from 19 something. I don't know how old. Just let's say My Hero takes place in 2222. Why not? Just 2222 practically. It's like a couple hundred years from where we're at now. So yeah. Not exact date, but you know what I mean. It takes place in the future. So yeah. What would happen is that Deku flashback. Deku is now at his original house from years ago, like when he was once human. Since it wasn't yet rewritten, because it does rewrite reality time. So yeah, to fix everything. So before his house is rewritten, as it's crumbled. It's just a pile of, I guess, buildings and whatnot. Just torn apart, walls, holes, everything. Like, it's run down, like very run down. Kind of like a Greek, thing. How it's like run down, like there's like the roof is non-existent. Right? That's what I'm trying to say. It's non-existent. From how old it is, like the roof itself collapsed. And he looks through the rubble because let's say that day there was a fire at at his house, killing his mother. Plot convenience. Anyways, sorry. So she also gets rewritten, but due to her death, she's rewritten completely. So she is Inko in this timeline. As the time just rewritten her perfect, like completely, instead of like Springtrap, how they didn't they're trying to rewrite him in time, but due to him being too smart and whatnot, it's not fully able to rewrite him in time. So before they rewrite reality and fix the rubble and whatnot, he looks through his things as he sees a picture of himself. As it says like 1935, the beta of 85 or something like near that time, like near the bite of 87 or something, the bite of 85 or 83 or whatever. 1983. As he picks it up as Golden Freddy's behind him. Was that you as a human? Yes, it was, Golden Freddy. Yes, it was. I was a young lad. Very pure. I was only 5 years old. I want you to put this somewhere. All the information you can find from this rubble, any pictures, anything in general that you can find, before this certain spot is rewritten in time and replaced to either be apartment building or rewritten as a flippin' hospital. We need to collect all the information we have about my past and bring it back to the pizzeria and throw it in the portal so we can rewrite it so it's properly in this timeline so it doesn't go away. Who knows, I may end up being rewritten as William Afton. And that will be not good for anyone. As Golden Freddy gets the idea like, oh no, we can have that. No. I will murder you. Sorry, sadly, if you do get rewritten as William Afton, I'm sorry if I do murder you, but I'm not having that happen. So, you know. Illusion disc teleports all the way back to the pizzeria. So, yeah. Throws in the portal, as you know, and everything happens. Items are being rewritten in time, as settings are being traveled, and now they are permanently stuck to the present time. So, yeah. So, this reality isn't more than enough. So, what do I do now? Oh yeah, the engineering exam. I do have to go to it. I think I'm actually running late on that. So, you know, now we go to present time as he's now... I believe this would be the time, 5 minutes after he hung up on Toga. Because let's say they did call for a bit, just discussing information after, texting. So, this is 5 minutes after they finish. And there is a figure watching Deku. A figure with glowing red eyes. But unlike the picture in the top left corner, it is not that. It is not, ignited spring trap. Maybe. Who knows? It may be something else. Time can only tell. But of course, even time will warp reality into it being that. Who knows? Maybe I'm pulling your leg. Maybe it's another what if of another FNAF. What if? Who knows? Only reality, and only those who are smart enough to put plans in motion and rewrite time can tell. As it is time for, recommendation is, Deku gets A. He get all A's across the boards. Not just due to, him completing it, but him also being the best at history. So, yeah. Not just history, but, just things in general about history and whatnot. So, he'll get an A, like, in math and whatnot, because, he's technically a mechanic, so he gotta learn a lot of math, so, yeah. So, what would happen? Yeah. After that, I think it'll be the 2 weeks that you gotta wait until you enter UA. So yeah. Instead of doing nothing and just watching, Deku will be planning and actually taking action. As he's now his memories are dramatically they were rapidly being erased, but now they're dramatically being erased. Big memories, important memories from his life are just being wiped away, hour by hour. Every hour, his memories are just gone. So eventually he does write everything down, throw them in the portal, and then re-enter their timeline so they're present. So yeah, so time can't mess with them and take them out of existence due to them technically not existing. So yeah, as eventually he does forget, but he would have something in his head though. He would have 2 glowing purple eyes. 2 glowing purple eyes, and it will say, "Hello, how are you? How are you? Nice to meet you. Didn't know there was more like me." Unlike this reality, this is only a copy of the original reality, and a copy of another reality combined. Who are you, and what do you want from me? Oh, nothing, darling. Trust me, I'm just here. I'm just here to tell you that you're not the only one like you in this universe. Trust me. Unlike you, I can travel to other universes as well, but only through to a certain amount of times to a portal. And what would happen now is that you are about to see something very, very dark. if you go down this path. Are you willing to lose everything to go down? I have nothing. Fair point, anyways. All I have to say is that, are you willing to pay for your actions? Yes, I am. As we resume to this what if. What was that conversation? Who was the other person? Was it from this universe? No. Was it from another what if? Yeah. Which what if? Not gonna tell you. I gave too many hints during the video to actually flippin' GT. I mean, if you can put that together, if you're smart enough to put that together, good job. You know. I would love for one of you to comment down below on who and what characters are following him, watching him, and who he's talking to in his mind. Comment down below, please. I would give you a shout out for it, in fact. Give you a great shout out. The first 2 people who get it, or the first 2 people who get it, yeah, first 3 people who get it right, I will give them a shout out. All of them shout out. Anyways, I'm losing out of breath, and I do gotta start creating, what was it? I can't remember. All I know is I gotta make another what if after this one. And remember, I always come back. As now, we would leave. Remember, subscribe, leave a comment, and leave a like on the video. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.